Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This time we have President Joe Biden up against former President Donald Trump. So let's go for the first few states. So the West Coast, again, Trump has no shot at winning here. The East Coast states, again, he really doesn't have good chances of winning them here. Then we go to the middle of America and fill out these safe Republican states. Just get those two districts in Nebraska. Let's toss up. Okay. Alright, that's all the safe Republican areas. Now let's begin with the first few states. So Colorado, just safe blue. It's just trending more and more Democratic every year. And with Colorado, they just really dislike Donald Trump and his candidate. So no chance at winning in Colorado. New Mexico, honestly, is safe blue as well. I just don't think Trump would be able to get this down to a likely state, but I think Biden wins by like 10.5 to 11 points against Donald Trump. In Alaska, he's going to drastically underperform here. I think he only wins the state by 8 points against Joe Biden. I think there's going to be a bit more of a Democratic trend in Alaska in the next few races. I mean, we as well do Nebraska now. I think he underperforms Nebraska's first district, only winning it by like 8 to 9 points, while Biden wins Nebraska's second, possibly by even bigger margin. Last time we won it by 6.3 under those lines. It could even go higher than that. Let's see. Next state. Maine, just safe blue right off the bat. I just don't think Trump's the great candidate here. They'll probably lose Maine by 11 points to Joe Biden and win Nebraska or Maine's second district by a lean margin, probably by about 3 points, I would say. They'll underperform a bit there from what he did last time. In Virginia, I think Biden wins the state by 8 points against Donald Trump. I think the Republicans are performing better in Virginia than they did before. Maybe Democrats are maxed out in the suburbs, but again, I don't think it's going to be a swing state. It's probably going to be a likely state. Iowa and Ohio, again, are just out of reach for Biden. Again, the Republican trends here are just too much. The Democrats have lost a lot of numbers among the white working class voters in both these states, so Iowa, 9-point win. Ohio, a 7 to 8 point win for Trump. Okay. In Florida, I think it's a narrow, likely win for Trump. I think he wins the state by about 5.5% or around 6. I would say 6 points, honestly. Just looking at it. I think he improves here a bit in Florida. I don't think Biden's going to target that state either. In New Hampshire, I'm going to put it as a likely state. It's an 8-point Biden victory. Again, New Hampshire really doesn't like Trump that much. Okay. And the next states. Minnesota, just a likely blue state. Biden probably wins it by 8 points against Trump. In Michigan, Biden probably also wins the state by 3 to 4 points. Again, with that Democratic trifecta, it's really going to help Democrats' odds in this state because they're going to help boost urban turnout by making it a bit easier to vote there. So I do think Biden's quite favored in Michigan. In Texas, I think Trump only won the state of Texas by 5.5% before. He's only going to win it by 4 points this time around. He's going to underperform a bit. It's possible he even gets more competitive than that. It could even go down to 3, honestly. But I think he'll lose about 1.5% from what he did last time, just because of the trends in Texas are really beneficial for Democrats. In Nevada and Arizona, again, these are both states that I just don't think will go to Trump. I think with higher Democratic turnout, that'll only help Biden because, again, Democratic turnout was super low in 2022, but they're still able to win due to independence. This time, Democratic turnout will be much higher, and Biden will be much more favored to win in Nevada. And Arizona, again, Trump is just super disliked in Arizona by most moderate independents, so he really doesn't have a good shot at winning here. I mean, it's possible Biden even wins Arizona by a likely margin, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put it as a 3-point Biden victory. I don't think it goes to like 5-point and above yet. We're probably going to see it in 2028, though. I'm trying to think which state it should go to next. Let's head to Georgia, because honestly, this is one of those states that if Trump wants to have a chance at winning, he needs to win Georgia. But right now, I think Biden's favored to win the state by 1.5%. There's a lot of beneficial trends for Democrats in Atlanta. So, again, and we already saw that huge trends in Atlanta before, and I just don't think Trump will get those moderate independents on his side this time around. The polling shows that he's still just as unpopular, and if not more unpopular, than Joe Biden in most of the swing states. And we're down to these last 3 states. We'll start with Pennsylvania. I think Biden would also win the state by about 2 points against Donald Trump. I think he'll pretty much underperform here just like last time. Again, with a lot of those independents who just dislike Trump will easily back Biden again. Even though the economy is suffering a bit currently, I still think Biden will be favored to win against Trump in this state. In North Carolina and Wisconsin. We'll start off with Wisconsin. This is one of the states I'm a bit iffy about, but honestly, with Trump signaling he wants to sign a national abortion ban, I just don't think that's going to work for him in Wisconsin. Again, it's a more socially liberal state, but could be a bit fiscally conservative at times. But with Wisconsin, that's just not going to help him out in a state like that going against abortion. So I think he'll lose the state by 1.5% to Joe Biden. And with the state of North Carolina, I think Biden's still favored to win it against Trump. So not a lot of change from last time. It's probably very similar to the last map in April. But again, Trump's just not favored to win against Biden currently, and that's the current theme so far. I'll see you guys in the next video.